Oh, sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, Signor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken, fare you well. And yet, ere I go, let me go with that which I came, which is knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Nothing but foul words, and thereupon will I kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome, therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frighted the word out of his right sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And so, I pray thee, tell me, for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil, they will not allow any good parts to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love? Oh, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably.
But fears not this confession. There's not one wise man among 20 that will praise himself.
An old instance, Beatrice, that lived in the time of good neighbors. And so, tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me and men.
Madam?
And thereto I must leave you, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle's. Yonder's old coil at home, it is proved my lady Hero hath been wrongfully accused. The Prince of Claudio mightily abused, and Don John, the author of all, who is fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you now hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Ardent goddess of the night, those that slew thy virgin night, for the which with sounds of woe round about her tomb we go. Midnight, assist our moan, help us to sigh and groan heavily. Heavily, graves yawn and yield your dead, till death be uttered. Heavily, heavily.
Is this the monument to Leonardo?
It is, my lord.
Done to death by slanderous tongues is the hero that here lies. Death, in guerdon of her wrongs, gives her fame, which never dies. So, a life that died with shame lives in death, in glorious fame. Hang thou there upon this tomb, praising her when I'm done. To thy bones, good night. Yearly I will do this right.
Tomorrow, Sirrah, pull your torch out. The wolves have preyed, and look, the gentle day before the wheels of Phoebus round about baffles the drowsy east with spots of gray. Come, let us hence put on other weeds. and then to Leonato's we will go.
Time and now, with luckier issue speeds than this, for whom we have rendered up this wall.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the Prince and Claudio, who accused her upon the error that you heard debated. But Margaret was in some fault in this. Although against her will, as it shall appear that you cause more question.
Well, I'm glad that all things sort so well.
As so am I, being ousted by faith and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for him.
Now, daughter and gentle ladies, all withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come forward masked. The Prince and Claudio have promised to visit me on this hour. Brother, you know your office. You must be father to your brother's daughter and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Signor Leonato, truth it is, good signor, that your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
An eye which I think she had from my daughter is most true.
And I, too, with an eye of love, requite her.
The sight whereof I believe you had from me, from Claudio, and from the Prince. But what is your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is that your goodwill may stand with ours this day to be conjoined in a state of honorable marriage. In which, Friar, I shall desire your help.
My lord, my heart is with you.
And my help. Become the Prince and Claudio.
Tomorrow to this fair assembly.
Tomorrow, Prince. Tomorrow, Claudio. Be here attending. Are you yet resolved today to be married to my brother's daughter?
I will hold my mind were she a Jezebel.
Call her forth, brother. Here stands the friar ready.
Tomorrow, Benedict. Well, what's the matter that you have such a February face, so full of frost and storm and cloudiness?
Here come other reckonings. Oh, well, which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Why, then she is mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, until you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Well, then, give me your hand before this holy friar. I'm your husband, if you like it.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero.
Nothing certainer. One hero died defiled, but I do live. Surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero? The hero that is dead?
She died, my lord, but was her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify, when after that the holy rites are ended. I'll tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonders seem familiar. To the chapel, let us presently.
Soft and fair, friar. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Oh, why then the prince and Claudio and your uncle were deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no! No more than reason.
Why then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula were much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me?
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Come.
Niece, I'm sure you love her, Jim. I will be swearing upon it that he loves her, for here's assaulting upon it of his own brave passion to Beatrice.
And here's another print in my cousin's hand, stolen from her person, containing her affection unto Benedict.
Lady, baby.
A miracle. Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee. But by this light, I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you. But by this good day, I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were the consumption.
Peace, I will stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince. A college of witcrackers cannot flout me out of my humor. Dost thou think I care for a satire or an epigram? No. If a man will be beaten with brains, he shall wear nothing handsome about him. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I shall say nothing to any purpose that the world may say against it. And therefore never flout at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin.
I well hope thou wouldst have denied Beatrice, that I would have cudgeled thee out of thy single life and made thee a double dealer, which, out of question, thou wouldst be if my cousin did not look exceedingly narrow to thee.
Come, come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels.
Dancing afterwards.
Before, on my word. Oh, Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife. Therefore, play music.
I'm gonna stick back and see if I can grab it.